Hello and welcome to Impera Project, a project built on a dream. Last time we presented you a small video in which we explained the core personality traits of the Joker, one of the most important and controversial characters that have ever been created. If you haven't seen the video yet, we highly recommend you do so. Today we are going to address some of the misconceptions regarding Stoicism that we've noticed people tend to create, willingly or not, because the modern vision of Stoicism has been altered and we find it terrible. So far, we have made 3 videos regarding Stoicism, and in all of them we address the ancient Greek philosophy and its teachings, not the modern meaning of the term Stoicism with lowercase s. We know it might sound strange, but that s, capital or not, makes a lot of difference. Before we start this video, we would appreciate if you'd press that subscribe button. It helps us a lot knowing you want to see more of our content. And of course, starting from now on, please leave a comment in which you tell us what kind of subjects you want us to further approach. We want to make videos about things that are important to you. Now, without any further ado, let's start this explanation. In the dictionary, you can actually find 2 definitions for the word Stoicism. 1. The endurance of pain or hardship without the display of feelings and without complaint. And 2. An ancient Greek school of philosophy founded at Athens by Zenon of Citium. The school taught that virtue, the highest good, is based on knowledge. The wise live in harmony with the divine reason, also identified with fate and providence, that governs nature, and are indifferent to the vicissitudes of fortune, and to pleasure and pain. The first meaning is spelled Stoicism with lowercase s, and the second one is Stoicism with uppercase. Only from the definitions alone you can understand the difference between them. This whole convention with the letter s has come with the sole purpose of making this distinction obvious. So why does it matter? Well, the first definition actually promotes bottling up emotions, negative ones for that matter, and while you may say that it doesn't seem like a big deal, it actually can lead up to severe psychological trauma, because the mindset is wrong. We've noticed that a lot of people say that Stoicism is toxic without knowing that they are making a big confusion of these 2 separate terms. We've explained in all of our videos regarding Stoicism that having emotions is not against this philosophy. You are a human being, emotions are natural, and the Stoics follow nature and her rules. Trying to suppress your emotions is against nature, so it's against Stoicism, with uppercase. The philosophical current promotes control of them through reason. So you don't act upon them, you think about what is the better course of action. You do not let anger, fear, jealousy, or other negative emotions take control of your actions, twisting you into what you never thought you will become. That is one of the most important pillars of Stoic philosophy, to be in balance and all the time in control of your actions and your sayings. But you are completely allowed to express your feelings. Emotions are tools for you, and the tool is something you use to fill a certain purpose, and the tool does not use you. So if someone is constantly harassing you, you don't have to suck it all up and accept this unreasonable act of aggression. You have to control yourself, but you also have to protect yourself. Don't fall prey to anger. Instead, express your feelings in a reasonable way. And if you have to fight, fight without anger and without hatred and without frustration. Fight because you have to fight, and all the other ways have fallen. The modern meaning of Stoicism, with lowercase, is actually trying to describe a person that has no feelings, no emotions, someone that is empty. And firstly, this is hard to accomplish, and secondly, if you are one of those people, you might be sick. That is sickness. When the real Stoics talk about not having some emotions, they talk about negative ones mostly, and Seneca, our favorite Stoic philosopher, states clearly in the Era on anger that feeling anger is not wrong, but acting upon that feeling is. He also says that when you have to punish someone for a certain behavior, you have to act like a doctor prescribing a painful treatment to his patients. The doctor never thinks about hurting his patients, but he thinks about treating them, saving their lives. There is no hatred, even though he knows that the treatment might hurt. No ill intent. In Stoicism, intent is very important. Fate doesn't always give you what you want, but it always gives you what you need. So sometimes your actions that come with the clear intent of doing good might provoke unhappiness or pain to others or yourself. Were you less of a Stoic? No. Were you a bad man? Clearly not. And also, your actions should not always match your thoughts, because thoughts can be, and most of the time are, deceiving. Like this whole cult of overthinking that has descended upon modern men. You should act in complete control. So if, in your thoughts, you want to cave someone's face in because they attract your anger, you should do the opposite. Either avoid that person until the feeling goes away, or act kindly to that person. Because the flaws you see in others are also your own. Indeed, the Stoic philosophers tell you that you shouldn't complain, but their mindset is different. You should not complain because you should see everything that comes as a gift from fate. Bad things will always happen, and if they happen and you have the ability to stop them, you should act instead of wasting time whining. And if they happen and you have not the ability to interfere, then you should accept them open-heartedly because they come with a reason. We hope we managed to clear away some of the misconceptions related to Stoicism with uppercase. We decided to make this video because we've noticed a certain trend to call Stoicism toxic, and most of the people are actually making this confusion. Stoicism, the ancient Greek and Roman philosophy, is by no means toxic. If you enjoyed this video, please share it to stop this madness and leave a like, share and subscribe to our channel. We love making these videos for you. Until next time, we wish you a beautiful weekend.